Okay, so vintage cube draft. We'll do pick one, pack one quickly. I like Channel, I like Grim, I like Dark Confident and Force Negation. The aim is to draft a combo deck, so I'm going to take Force Negation and hopefully wheel this Bob, I guess. Um, Probe's a banger, but I think Retrofitter's probably the best card in here. Probe or Retrofitter, I think that's close. I think Retrofitter um, is going to go in like nice big Academy decks somehow. So let's give that a go. I do like Probe. I think it's a bit aggressive when there's, a great Saga target, great Tinker enabler, great Academy enabler, great Cradle enabler in there. So Grizzle, Brandon, and Natalia, good payoffs if you're doing reanimator stuff, but the One Ring is just all of the cards all of the time. Um, this artifacty based start is making me regret not taking that Grim Monolith, but never mind. We'll get over it, I'm sure. And here it's like Portal if we want to just lock in on Tinker and Show and Tell, or Marsh Flats. I'm going to take Marsh Flats, pick myself up a Hallowed Fountain or Underground Sea or something at some point. But Portal is very good. And then I like to assume that my Tendrils will get back round. And in a lot of these decks, I find Ottawa a really fantastic card. Just some interaction. Um, I'm going to assume that the ship has sailed on Monolith Zerda, having passed that Monolith. But yeah, blue artifacts, possibly a Storm Kill. Electros might come back in a second. So we'll see. We'll see how we do. Okay, so next pack has got us an Underground Sea, so I think I'm just going to take that. Raffine's Tower and Blood Crypt are both good. Both can be got with my Marsh Flats, but Underground Sea is pretty messed up. I think it's the best land in the queue, probably, in terms of just like color pairs and stuff. At least it is for me, because I end up in these combo decks so frequently. The Underground Sea is just fairly make or break to a lot of the decks I end up in, whether it's Storm, Doomsday, even the Tinker Piles. Just access to a Bob or a Duress or something is pretty critical. Okay, so next up there's Bauble, there's Tameo, and there's Gush. I don't think I need Gush because if I do end up doomsdaying, I've got the One Ring to get through a pile quite effectively. Um, Tameo is very interesting to me, as is the Bauble. And the Forensic Gadgeteer actually goes infinite with the other monolith, doesn't it? Basalt monolith. I could do that actually. I could do that. I've got a Retrofitter as a payoff. But Ball's so messed up. I'm gonna try this one. That's a lie. Take the Bauble. I don't know what to do. Right, give me the Gadgeteer. We'll pray for a Basalt. Immediately wrecked, but we'll take Thassa or Oracle anyway. Just cut the blue cards. Bob makes his way back round. There's a spell bomb there. I can't lure us at this point. But Bob's amazing. And then what have we got going on in here? This costs 3 mana. I guess if any of these, it's going to be Stoneforge or Iconoclast. And I guess Iconoclast is better. I've got a Marsh Flats actually, so let's take Stoneforge because then maybe we can just pick up a Caldra or a Batterskull or something. And then we'll take a touch and get very scared about the fact that we might end up just in Esper controls. Spellbomb, and then rounding out with Thraben. P ending. Oh no. It got a bit white towards the end of that pack. I'm not excited about that. At least Thraben makes a clue. Stoneforge deals with artifacts. This does something with artifacts. So like still fairly artifact centric. Thassa's Oracle looks a bit weird. Bob looks a bit weird. Um, yeah, I think we would have had a much more clear path through this pack if we'd taken the Grim pick one, pack one. But so it goes. Let's see what we get for pick one, pack two. Okay, pick one, pack two has got the Academy and the Cauldra. So it's probably going to be take Academy and wheel Cauldra is the game plan here. We can regret not taking that Bauble. What did I take over Bauble in the end? Oh, the Gadgeteer. The Gadgeteer is going to kick off with an academy list though, so that's fine. The Retrofit Foundry is great with academy. We missed another token producer, didn't we? The red guy, the blue red 2-1. Yeah, nice academy to start. And there's also Cradle. Oh, there's also Top and Preordain. Let's take Top, and Top Gadgeteer is like, it's not a combo, right? But it's a clue every turn. If we will the Cradle, we will the Cradle, but I think I want the Top in this list. I'm not against playing the white cards at the moment. This makes a token. We've got a Caldra on the wheel. This is great removal. So Baleful Strix, Celestial Colonnade, Echo Veils. Oh, there's a Basalt Monolith. So I guess I'll take that and be happy if I wheel any of Colonnade, Strix, Mentor, Echo. If you so I guess I could put in my deck, but I hope not to. Because Mentor Top's also sick, because you get a Graris trigger and a Monk every turn. But an infinite mana payoff with our Retrofitter sounds fantastic for now. Bob can always be splashed if we end up in a very white-blue list. These two cards I'm unsure at the moment. Touch, I like to have something good to channel. The Historical is questionable as well. But if we can get like a key or something, then the One Ring might actually get us through our deck quite nicely. And then there's also the, I don't know if we saw it, but like Mystic Forge style combo deck as well. Let's just take a memory lapse here. Good interaction is good. Smuggler's Copter's grand as well, blah blah blah. There's memory lapse though. Memory lapse is a bit better than the Copter for me. Okay, next pack we've got Mishra's Research Desk and Overflowing Chalice, which are both artifacts, but I think we can imagine one comes back and we just take Tundra to go down artifacts in our mostly white deck. I think that seems like a fairly simple pick there. I could see arguments for Spyro's Headquarters, but untapped lands are better. Can't imagine a world in where I want to move into green. Can imagine a world in where I want to pick up this Mystic Forge with the Sensei Top and Academy though. That sounds fantastic. And then yeah, with Monolith Gadgeteer, Top, Forge, that would be infinite mana, infinite draws. Put my deck in my hands, play an Academy, cast Authorical. That sounds like a great thing to be doing. So Urza as well is exactly what we're looking for. I wouldn't have hated a Scrubland, wouldn't have hated a Chromatic Star, but Urza's mad good for us. Up next, there's a Steed Shark, a Lion's Eye Diamond, Yorgmoth's Will to Ferret. Good grief. There's also Zerda. I can't companion Zerda with the Novice's Vector and the Thoracle. I don't think I can do it with the Gadgeteer either. Oh, this is really close. I love Yorgmoth's Will so much, but I think my permanents are going to be in play. Seed Shark or Emery. I think I just take the Seed Shark and just make material. And now we can just pick up a fairly free Caldra. Can't imagine we're going into red at this point for Badlands. Caldra makes this Stoneforge Mystic just like yet another angle of attack, so that's cool. If I flip the Caldra with Bob, that's fine. Who needs life points anyway? So yeah, this looks cool. And then Helm of Awakening is another combo with Forge and Top, another way to draw your deck very, very effectively. I don't know if we saw Tinker yet. I've seen Tinker at some point today. Let's just take Talisman of Blue and White. I'm gonna have decent access to black anyway, I think so. And there's a good chance I can come off this Bob and just have Marshblast into Tundra. But I wouldn't mind playing the Bob. It is one of my favorite cards. And then Colonnade for fixing or Monastery Mentor for everything makes a permanent. I think there's more permanents in play. But I don't really need spells. All my spells are busted. No, I'm going to take the Colonnade. I've got 2 permanents already, which just bring stuff into play. Skydiver can be quite powerful. Takes their artifact, powers up my Academy. or Shattered Sanctum to pray for this Bob Splash. I think we can take this 2-drop, not a Chalice, and I'll take a Scholar just in case, because that's another reason to be in black. Rain of Filth can go to the sideboard, we're not doing that. So it all looks grand. I think Helm of Awakening is a big one that I'm looking for. I'd love a Tinker, because Tinker Forge, Tinker 4. The One Ring is grand. This is going to be between Vista and Mana Leak, I believe. I think my mana's already pretty decent. Bloodstained Mire, another one I could consider, I guess. Not really, I was just going to see. So I think I'm going to take the Leak over the Vista. Yeah, I like that. And then, yeah, these two black cards are on the edge, but everything else looks pretty grand. The Volcanic, a 4th Elingus, right? Can I get that Badlands back? So how am I getting into red at the moment? Oh, I had a Pirate Spellbomb that whole time as well. I missed that. So I could 4th. I could just take a Solitude. I could take a Hanger back. I think the idea is just we take 4th Erlingus and snap off like a red source if we see one. That Lion's Eye Diamond could have been a red source as well. I think I took the Shark over that. Never mind. So I've seen Badlands go. I don't think we've seen Blood. Oh no, Blood Crypt was very early, wasn't it? Blood Crypt was. Yeah, Blood Crypt I think was very early on in the draft. Volcanic's probably not going to make it round. Stormcarved Coast. Lurus I can't do. Palantir or Lorien. Lorien can get these two. That's probably good enough to just get Lorien out of here. Stormcarved Coast can splash the 4th though. That's close. I'm going to take the Stormcarved Coast as a way to try and. No. I'm going to take Lorien. I don't know. Lorien is so good. Lorien's really good. Yeah, I think I'll take Lorien. Because if I don't end up, I think I want flexible lands. Like, did we see Steve Vents as well? Okay, so we might be really needing this. Really needing this Volk to wheel. That's very unlikely. Duretti I definitely can't get to. Dress Down I really like. And Show and Tell doesn't quite cut it on the Show and Tell front. So let's just take Dress Down. Balance Ponder PO. Windswept Heath gets Tundra. So I've got Monolith, Talisman, Top, Retro, Chalice. All as ways to get things into play. Mystic Forge as well. Touch something out and then play a balance. Or there's just Ponder. I think balance has got the highest amounts of upside. But Ponder's going to be very consistent. We've already passed Preordain. Dress Down as well, but Dress Down puts a card in my hand, so it doesn't really work. I think I'm going to take the Ponder, because I think I'm just going to be putting a lot of permanents into play. So there's the Scalding Tarn, and it's right next to the Coveted Jewel. Coveted Jewel fixes for 4th, so let's just make that argument. Yeah, Coveted Jewel's really good. And then none of these cards are particularly exciting, so I could take like this. Inspiring Advantage is so bad though, right? Inspiring Advantage has got to be like the nut low of what we were looking for. Let's take Godless Shrine to go with our Marsh Flats. We didn't get the Scrubland earlier. And now there's just the world's latest sorts of plowshares. So yeah, let's plow. And then I don't know if we'll play this 4th. What's this guy do? Just a food token or an elf. So I just picked up a plows. Let's just take another artifact to keep our academy rolling. Silent Clearing, Cut Down, Hanger Back. I think I like Hanger Back, but I've got so many spells actually. Let's just take a land. And Nightmare. What kind of Nightmare? Nothing good as a Seed Shark. I can't imagine I'm getting that on Nightmare, but I'm fine with everything else. We'll play the Revoker, I imagine. And it's just whether we play this fourth or not. I know I could have taken that Stormcard Coast and then Scalding Tarn, but the cards I took, I like Lorien because it's just another fixer. And it's a draw 3 with a big Academy out. Didn't get a Candle. We've got a way of winning with the Assassin's Oracle, which I think is good enough. Didn't get a Tinker, but I think we're okay. I think Bob and Sideholling might get in. Surgeon is questionable. Sophine's Reclamation's probably questionable as well. But Sophine's Reclamation just late games puts Gadgeteer and Monolith back into play and gives me infinite mana. So maybe that's good enough. I've not. Oh, I've got a counter duel to touch actually. So maybe that's better than the Reclamation. Touch Urza, touch the One Ring, touch counter duel, touch. Oh, the balance came back. But what does RPO look like? RPO could be sick as well. Dress down a PO is quite a combo. Yeah, let's take PO. Live the high life. Enlightened Tutor, unlikely. Inspiring Advantage, I think we'll just put to the sideboard. I think I'll just cut the fourth. And then we'll see what we do in deck building, and I'll explain it in a moment. Okay, so I think this is what we're going to register. We've put the black cards in Dark Confident, and Typhoon's got a. I'm not going to flash the fourth Erlingus. I'll come off with Touch and Enlightened Tutor, so and PO into Skydiver. So the PO just looked like it would be a bit awkward. Skydiver I can sideboard in if I need artifacts. And then with One Ring, Mystic Forge, Urza, Coveted Jewel, I feel like I've got enough action that I don't need to be tutoring for it with the Enlightened Tutor there. So that's what we're going to play. I'll see you down for round 1 in a moment. Okie dokie, so round 1 we're up against Uncle Dom. We're going to have a nice turn 2 mana leak, turn 3 monolith, turn 4 ring. So that should be a nice little curve. Maybe we can throw in an Urza at some point today. Let's see what our opponent comes with. Hopefully not Mountain Red Creature Go. Temple Garden. Shocking it in there, which is really good for the home team. Exploration. And then another land, I assume. Stomping Ground. Tapped. Perfect. So nice start for the opponent. We draw a Ponder, which we will cast. So negation would be a nice pickup here. Marflat's Cauldra. Sensei's top. Let's put Cauldra down. I can get my Tundra next turn if I need to. We'll keep the top around. The next turn will probably just be Marshflat's Go. I think if they're just holding it, Mana Leak's going to be better, because I'm going to be tapping out for the rest of the game after that. Depends on what they do, obviously. Try to feel using Grove. No lands, though. So that's kind of nice. Let's play Marshflats and ship it, because we don't want to draw that Cauldra. Hopefully we get to leak something and get a Tundra this turn. So Tropical Islands to draw and play. And then opponent's having a little ponder. All their lands are all the colours and all the types. Or all the types at least. So opponent passes priority. Going to get in their damage first before playing spells by the looks of things. And second main, have you got something? No. Let's fetch now. Get our Tundra. And do I want to do the Dryad? I can just roll out a top now, can't I? Rather than play the Monolith. And that'll clear away for Urza or the One Ring next turn. No plays again from the opponent. Although they did start tapping mana last turn. Or paying costs at least. So their turn 4. I'm just leaking this no matter what I think. Oh, I'm absolutely leaking that, yeah. Exposed to days, but I think that's acceptable. So our turn. They play an island. And there's an Ottawara. So I think we'll just send it with the One Ring. We're at 14, yeah, we're fine. Ottawara, I think, does bounce our own thing, yeah. If we get to that point and need it. As it will reduce that cost a little bit, but we really want to dig for this gadget here. So, or I could technically pragmatic ending it. Oh, I don't think I got a fourth color in. Wasteland, wow. So maybe my Wasteland the silent clearing, cool. Yeah, lock me up a black. I like the play, I like the play. Mainly because it means I still got Tundra, it means I've still got blue for Urza. Opponent has 2 cards and nothing to do with them. We've refound our Cauldron, so let's activate the One Ring. Retrofitter, Mystic Forge. So I'm going to play Ottawara, and I'm going to play an Urza. And our token can spin to look with top. And next turn, if we can find the Academy, we'll have top Forge going. Opponent's got all the colours, 3 cards in hand, all the land drops. So not facing much resistance from me at the moment. So I imagine they're going to have a few draw steps unless we top deck Gadget here this turn. Yeah, Fast Bond works. I can't get onto Force of Negation at the moment. The wheel would be really depressing. Oh, do I even wheel this hand away? Let's take a look, I think, with top. I don't know if I get rid of this hand. Oh, well, that's awful. So, Island, Chalice, Island. I think I just keep this hand, right? So I need to just find a Gadgeteer. I'm gonna get through 2 cards, 3 cards next turn anyway. And the Gadgeteer is a kill, so I guess I've got to keep this because I don't think I can reanimate an artifact. Hmm. So I'll vote to embark, and then I'm going to press no, which I don't think I've ever done before. I don't know if it's even correct, but when we're just 1 card off winning. And then, yeah, the Gadgeteer makes infinite mana, which makes infinite tokens, which makes the construct massive, so we can pragmatic ending the Dryad and get in. Or play the Cauldron, because Cauldron gets a trample, right? Yeah. So play Cauldron and equip. I did miss playing Retrofitter last turn, didn't I? That was a mistake. They've got a library. They drew a lot of lands. They've got 2 cards left in hand after playing all their lands. Is it another wheel? It's a Sylvan library. Okay. Yeah, I could have tapped my construct, played a Retrofitter. Never mind. I'll remember it this turn. So I'm going to draw an island for the turn. And I won't play that. I'll just tap my ring straight away to draw an island. That's the Gadgeteer. Okay. So we can definitely Chalice on 0. I've got 1 card in hand. It needs to be. I don't even know what it could be, actually. Tap a construct. Oh no, I need to not do that. I need my construct untapped. I don't know if I can get there then. So I need those ones untapped. So this reduces the cost of spells, just abilities. Okay, so I do have to tap my construct. But I can win with Thassa's Oracle, right? So it doesn't matter. Now it's going to be a lot of clicking. to get there. But the idea here is that we're going to produce 3, we're going to untap it, and we're going to produce 3, and I'm going to get my deck into play. I need to pass back with an untapped. I need to cast Mystic Forge with an untapped monolith. Untap these. Some of these Modo combos are quite horrific to execute. This is going to be a kill once we've found. Well, just once we've looped enough, right? So let's cast the Mystic Forge. And then tap top to draw a card. Make some mana, untap a monolith. See if our opponent fancies conceding at some point. They do not. Yeah, I get a clue. And I can win with Urza activations or top here. Any of them work. Top shows our opponent less stuff. So that's going to be the way we go. Let's just make a bunch of mana first of all, and then churn through. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, it came together well. Glad we didn't wheel away our monolith. I think this is going to be the way most of our wins appear or manifest. And we're making more mana off of Urza as well each time we do this loop as well. So at this point, actually, this is just my whole deck, right? Because I'm going to get a clue each time. So yeah, it works. It's just the Gadgeteer thing. Means I have to confirm my top every time. Yeah, because Urza makes mana, so there was a lot of nonsense I didn't have to tap there, but it's all good. So top comes in, top goes on top. So it's, yeah, so then Forge Gadgeteer and Urza top is a kill as well then, isn't it? Let's play our Academy, just in case that makes the opponent want to concede. No, just want to see all of it all the time. We can play the Coveted Jewel off the top, that'll get us through our cards faster. Blue mana I'm not particularly concerned about. Mystic Forge I don't think shares the top of the deck, so I'll tap my top as well. One less thing to do. Let's draw and play. So we've still got Urza in play, so let's cast a Lorien. That'll take us down to 2 cards in deck. Mainly, the main thing I need to do this game is not put dress down onto the stack. So 1 card left. Let's just cast a Thoracle because they need to kill all of our creatures. I'll decline to put Island on top and win the game. Cool. That was nice. Turn 6 deck in hand. I can't remember what we're playing against actually. Omnath. There we go. I don't think any of my cards matter against Omnath. Maybe actually Savine's Reclamation does matter against the deck that's trying to wheel me. And what would we drop in that case? Prismatic Ending's going against Fast Bond and the bad Fast Bond. Maybe we can drop Dress down. Turning off Omnath probably isn't relevant. I think one of us is going bigger. This is probably a mulligan. This is going to be a forced keep. I might just, I've got tops, I should keep the marsh flats around. I might need to check how many planes I play. So I have got turn 1 Fast Bond into Tropical Island, Stormcast Coast untap, which is nice for them. Anything else? They are paying some costs. And then they show me Brawler. Cool. So like a bit more of an aggressive start. So yeah, I don't need dress down. They wasted me, didn't they? So let's just play an island. Coveted Jewel could be fairly contested. It seemed like the one lander on the draw. Sparlock could now more than likely draw for the turn. Opponent gets into 3, we're down to 17. Have you got a follow-up? Sylvan Library. Okay, good on you. And let's play another island. If they don't increase their domain at all, then our Sea Shark will be able to block, and then our Mystic Forge Incubate token will be able to continue to stem the bleeding as well. And then Coveted Jewel. If we've got a Sea Shark that comes into play and makes a 6/6 blocker, which sort of locks up the Jewel, opponent just takes it all down to 10. 4 cards in hand for them. Temple Garden is not. Oh, it is an improvement on domain, so that comes intact. So Means Reclamation can't get back either of these two, so I still don't know. I'm now back to being unsure what to do if they wheel, you know? Well, that's nice. I'm still just going to roll out the Sea Shark though. So this is a non-creature spell this triggers off of, so my plow will trigger it, make a blocker, make an artifact. And this could be one of the downfalls of these sorts of decks when you don't have the Moxen, is you do need to get to the point where you are just putting material into play. And 3 mana player Sea Shark, no follow-up is pretty weak. But the plays will improve from here on out, really. We get our 2 card draw engines going. So they've got an Omnath, which will likely be eating the plow this time. That was 5 cards in hand, but only 6 life. Although Omnath is going to claim that all back. So if I try on the land for the turn, and a Wasteland to dink on my Tundra. And oh yeah, Fast Bond Omnath is sick, isn't it? That's fun. So Svytarian completes domain as well. Oh, this is looking dodgy. I think we can presume they've got mana. Narset, and you've got a Wheel of Fortune there as well. Waste your Tundra. No, don't use the mana, don't activate the Narset. Interesting. The Shobi Brawler comes in. I'm going to go down to 8. Assault Monolith is definitely interesting. I think I've got some Marsh Flats. I think I've got a plow Omnath, right? Always yield to this. So yeah, that Wasteland slowed us down. I'm going to hit their Narset and go to 2. And then the following turn, if I can draw a mana source, I can bounce the Brawler or something. I don't know, I feel like the Omnath is a bit too much value for them. Although they've already got mana. I think I may have said that or thought that. They've already got mana, they've already got cards, so maybe just staying alive is better. But the Omnath play 3 lands attack was blockable. Yeah, maybe not our finest hour. Not activating Narset was weird. Maybe that just means they had the wheel locked up and rolled up. They're going to get in for 2. They're going to get me to 2, in for 5. The domain decks in this cube variation are very fun. There's a few cards which are still a bit suspect, but the decks are fun. Twist, I wouldn't. Oh no, I wouldn't mind a twist. They've got a Narset. So turn on our incubator. They've got 3 cards in hand, and I've opted not to do anything with all of that mana. Okay, so they've got a removal spell for my shark, or just a bolt. Brazen Borrower my shark, sure. I can't be a Brazen Borrower. Yeah, cool. Next game. Yeah, maybe I plowed the wrong thing. Maybe I was just too slow. I dropped something because I didn't think they had creatures dressed down. I still don't think dress down's that good, actually. Touch the Spirit Realm can exile a creature or an artifact. So I can get it's another answer to Omnath. I think I'm good where I am. I think just not being that slow onto the board is probably going to be the main play. Saying that, we can develop slowly and pray for a white source. Island go. Yeah, I could have thought about Wasteland for one more turn that game, and then I wouldn't have been quite so screwed. And fetch out of planes. But I was holding the marsh flats because I liked the every game. I was holding the marsh flats because I liked the idea of like fiddling my top around. So I think I'll hold up memory lapse and then hold up memory lapse. Um, just in case they play an Omnath on me this turn. So Spire Bluff Canal, and they plays. Nice. Hopefully a white source. No, just a blue source, but that's fine. Chalice on 1. And we've got memory lapse up still. If this resolves. Cool. So over to opponent for their turn 4. This hand did kind of rely on a white source to get anywhere, but I'll memory lapse your course, so you can draw that one again. No land, nice. And a ponder for us, cool. Ponder into coveted jewel marsh flats, 1, 2, 3. I guess I just take the marsh flats and get my Caldra going. Nope. And I'll just get basic planes so that we're playing around the wasteland that we know they've got. We can bluff mana leak this turn and pass the turn. So Caldra is going to mean that we're the one that's proactive and got the clock on. I think they've just got to send the courser and pray, right? They're missing land drops. It's their turn 4. Alright, Mesa, good grief. Fetch land and then straight into another land. Fair play. Pretty awkward. Mystic Confluence, wow. So that could not have gone worse. Could not have gone worse. So I'm going to get to bounce my creature with Confluence. Oh, gosh. Oh no, they fetched it away. Nice. So no Confluence. That's good, because I don't know how to beat that. I assume that means they've got a kill spell for the creature or the mystic. But if not, then I'm just going to get in. Brazen Borrow the Stoneforge, sure. Okay. So let's just play the Novice Inspector and crack the clue. So I can cast Thraben next turn anyway. Right, is there anything that I know of that I can name with Metamorph? Not Metamorph, very good. Just Narset, that's the only thing we've seen. I'm going to still name Narset. I don't think we've seen anything else. If I have, then I would have rather named that, but notably it doesn't work on Sylvan. And now Stoneforge is just purely a squire that shuffles with top later. So Ramunap Excavator is going to give them quite a lot next turn. See if they've got a way to clear the top now. It's Fairy Hero Dominaria to draw a card. Their deck is good. And they draw a library. They've got 5 cards in hand. Nature's Claim. So they're going to have to chump their Corsair or lose their Teferi this turn, which is good for us. Teferi untaps 2 lands actually, so they can chump with. They still have to chump with Corsair. The card is indestructible. We can hold on to. They've got permission. They've got permission. I don't think I'm in a position to play around that sort of thing right now. So Cauldron comes in. It's like Teferi. And they can chump and then tuck the token. But I can just recast the Cauldron. No, I can't. I can just re-equip the Cauldron, is what I'm saying. Cauldron having indestructible when we know they've got Nature's Claim is a pretty big game. I feel like Corsair's drawing you more cards, right? Yeah. So the opponent's going to flash in Brazen Borrower. They'll draw up to 6. Prismatic Ending. Wow. Feels like they've had every answer at every turn here. So Nature's Claim, no, something different. They are casting spells from hand, which means they're not going to get onto their library. Oh yeah, Ramanap for the ultimate draws. So it looks like Prismatic Ending's going away. Well, Prismatic Ending killing your gem token is close to a time walk at this point, isn't it? Because I've not got anything going on. So the opponent does some fiddling. Opponent plays the Sylvan that we know about, and they're holding the Prismatic Ending. So we know one card in hand at the moment is Nature's Claim. I can play a Sea Shark and then get back in Marsh Flats. Let's deal damage first. Let's attack. See if they came up with anything. I could have actually attacked the Novice Inspector. That would have been way better. Let's just make some tokens. So create my Sea Shark, and then let's Savines the Marsh Flats. And Savines can, I can do some blocking and trading, and I can get stuff back later as well. Marsh Flats means that I can turn on this 3/3 Incubate. Although that can just get Nature's Claimed at any point. So who knows? Who knows what they've got? About 7. Oh, they revealed an Omnath. Why does it only reveal one card off library? So they draw those 2, don't they? Maybe it resolves them after the ability. They pay 4 and they pay 8. No, I don't find out at all. That's really weird. Is that how that should work? Field of the Dead. Okay, so we've got to take to the skies. We know about Prismatic Ending. We know about Omnath. So yeah, we've got to get in the sky, or we've got to get in with our whole deck in our hands, which sounds doable. Sail into the west is cool. I'd be up for that. Man, that Mystic Confluence that they shuffled away would have ended this game so quickly. But they didn't want it. So Omnath comes in. Omnath's going to draw. It's asking me for responses now. Goblin World, oh wow. That is not at all synergizing with any of their permanents that I've seen so far. Oh, maybe they brought in World as a hate piece for me. That's funny. So for now, they're out of green, so we can't get claimed. But obviously, they're fetching, so they might be a bit like Stomping Ground or something. Temple Garden, sure. Island on top. More triggers, more mana. Opponent is doing the whole thing. This is their library. At the top. I always forget on that it hits me and not our creatures. I always assume it's going to wrath me. So opponent's at 15. So yeah, first game our deck just completely went off and did everything. Second game, they beat us down and maybe I plowed the wrong guy. Fast one means they're going to play every card off the top of their deck for the rest of the game. They have some triggers to stack. City of Traitors deceased. Oh no, so they've got infinite. No, they haven't quite got infinite mana. Yeah, infinite mana, infinite colorless, right? That's sick. That's always your City of Traitors. Yeah, City of Traitors Arid Mesa is. I think you lose one life each round, right? Because of the Arid Mesa. So all the lands out of their deck, and they've got the Sail of the West, Sail into the West in their hand. So they can sort of fix whatever they want. I'm going to fetch and animate. I'm pretty sure we lose this turn. Memory lapse, well. Next time I get priority, I'm going to fetch and animate. I don't know when that'll be. I think I've yielded to everything. But do you lose one life here? No, because you fetch and then. Yeah, so once they're out of lands, the Marflat City of Traitors loop will start costing life, but infinite tokens or near infinite tokens, 17 cards in deck. I don't know what we can draw here to get us out of this. I guess it's just it would take like some sort of negligence on their part to put themselves within pay 7 attack with my Seed Shark as a 9/11 sort of thing creature. And they're 7/9, sorry. I can count. Yeah, opponent keeps churning. I do think I've got outs in this spot. Like there's got to be some sort of top deck coveted duel line for us. And we're going to get a shuffle on end step. So and Marshflat's likely just to fetch your planes again. And then yeah. Yeah, so there's the sail, so let's fetch now. They've not got any draw hate in play. And we'll just get a plane so that we don't get wasted out of this game. Like yeah, say they don't have a time walk in their deck. We can draw into embark. And yes, I'd love to embark. So let's come to duel top Urza. So Urza top Forge Gadgeteer was infinite, wasn't it? We've only got 15 cards in deck. They've got Mystic Confluence now. Or possible access to Mystic Confluence. Yes, they've got library. So they can go and find the card they want and then play that. So I don't know what they're looking for here. They've drawn a Natalia, is that right? Discarding Ending Flash of Seeker's Chariot and Nature's Claim. So I think this turn they're going to be casting Atali. If it exiles my Passive Oracle, then it is over. But I've got non-combat ways to win this. If they've got a walk in their deck and that's just what they're shuffling for, then that would make sense. This Mana Leak likely dead. Wasteland doesn't do anything. We've tried to play around that. So yeah, if there's no time walk, we could be in a spot where we actually can get somewhere. If there's a time walk in that deck, then yeah, it's over. Not playing this wasteland off the top is strange. So that's just free to do. Italia exiles it. Um, sure. Like I am a Thassa's Oracle deck, so hopefully they miss on that. Oh no, they hit my Thassa's Oracle. Perfect. Can you get there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Primeval Titan, get 2 lands, and they kill me with my Oracle. Oh no, the stack's the wrong way around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they're gonna miss on this just. And I need to find a way to get my Thassa's Oracle back. If they cast these spells the other way around, right, they would have got that wasteland that's in their deck, and then they would have killed me with this Oracle. That is not what they opted to do. Mystic Confluence on top. Primeval Titan comes into play. What an awesome deck. So now with, I don't know, so if I go off, right, can I go infinite in any way here? So if I can get, I need to find Gadgeteer. No, I'm not sure. This gives haste, right? Yeah, so my infinite does kill me on the way through. Interesting. I'm not sure how I get my Thassa's Oracle back at the moment. Green Sun Zenith, yeah, it's fine. And then it's over to me. I have priority again. Got a memory lapse on top of their deck, which I don't think they can cast or access. They've got 5 cards in deck. We'll turn our token over as we can. Island. So, how on earth do we play this? Because, so, top's going to be free anyway, so let's cast top. Is there anything I can Sabine's for? No. Urza probably produces mana. I might need white at some point. And then the retrofitter will be free off of an island. So I'm going to make a 1/1 incubate on the way through. So let's look with this top, I guess. The One Ring. That's going to buy me a turn, isn't it? The One Ring this turn into Mystic Forge or into top. So I want to get to that card. What's the best way into it? Academy is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 mana. Yes, I can play Academy. Oh, they've got Wastelands. That was really bad. I can play Coveted Jewel as some bait. Okay. I draw 3 cards. Now I can cast the One Ring. So the One Ring is going to give me the fog for the turn. And I can draw a card off the One Ring. Prismatic Ending. Attack my white source. I've got a Coveted Jewel though. I think I just play the Forge. Have a look. So I've got top as well. That's an island. So let's pay a life to get rid of that. So I can now fight something. I don't think I want to spin. Actually, I can spin with top, can't I? Cast the top. tapping an incubate token. Lorien revealed. Okay. That's pass now, I guess. Or can I get into Savine's Reclamation, Otawara? Somehow bounce an Otawara? I don't think so. No, let's just leave it like this for now. Let's get in with a flyer. This doesn't have reach, does it? Oh, that's got poison counters on the other side, but damage doesn't happen. So the flyer gets blocked by just this. So let's send. And then if they attack me, yeah. Oh, you don't need to block with all of them, bro. It's fine. Okay. I could have done 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Never mind. I don't think it matters. They take their 2. We've got forceful negation available. The issue is our Otawara has gone. If they attack me, they lose because of coveted jewel. So if that's the case, can we just wait this out? That's the next question, right? Oh no, they've got Goblin Welder in their deck. So I need to ending the Goblin Welder next turn if they play the Welder. So Dryad of the Elysian Grove comes in. They've got a Memory Lapse on top of their deck still, 4 cards in hand, Stomping Grounds played from somewhere. I don't know what zone that came from. It's been a sick one. Opponent also under massive time constraints. So basically, I need to make sure that their Welder never untaps with the Welder in play. And then I also need to come up with a way of killing my own Thassa's Oracle, or bouncing my own Thassa's Oracle. That's not Prismatic Ending. Killing's fine because I've got Savine's Reclamation. So if they attack with Oracle, I can block it and win that way. If not, then next turn I'll find Gadgeteer and Monolith, make infinite tokens with Retrofitter, and then equip a Cauldron to my Urza token. So I get a Liquid Top as well. And then 8 minutes to execute that. I do find though that with these videos that I make, it's always the case that it's just they don't even wasteland me. It's always the case that the games go on forever, I find. So what I want to do, let's let's exile with the forge, because I definitely don't want this island. There's 2 cards in exile, what are they? Island. So there's a monolith, so let's cast that with the coveted jewel. There's the Gadgeteer, so I can draw that top. And then we've got to do a billion clicks, I guess. So draw this with top. And then cast off of this, and then I'll get to see my last card as well. So I've got no ways in my deck of removing Thassa's Oracle from the battlefield in a positive way. But I do now win, so let's get to work on that idea. I'll cast the Gadgeteer. And where's my Retrofitter? It's there. So this has got to all go through the monolith, unfortunately. And my flat's freezing, my hands are cold, so we're not the quickest. So how many? Good grief. Oh. Okay. We did ask the opponent if they fancied, well, if they fancy conceding. I just explained how I'm going to kill, and they are all for sitting here. So, um, yeah, looks like it could be a timeout loss in this situation. It doesn't help that this is a long, long combo. Uh, I'm not very good at clicking it, but I'm going to pause the video and then come back in. Okay, so I've made some stuff. Um, Attacking for 30 something damage this turn, and we'll see what. I don't think I can actually get there. I guess if I plow their Courser of Crucifix, then they can't. I plow their Ramanap, right? Yeah. Also, Thassa's Oracle is dying. Okay, so I just win. Right. If I drag Thassa's Oracle to the front, they just fucked up the blocks. Flashback Savine's Reclamation. I like if this is a paper game, I win anyway. Um, 'Cause I'm holding Force and Negation for their Mystic Confluence, and they can't get into their memory lapse. I don't think if they can get into their memory lapse, then they win. That's fine. They can never attack me now because of Coveted Jewel as well, so that helps. And I've got so Mystic Confidence goes away, damage happens. So one. How much time have I got? A minute. Yeah, fine. Okay, I've got 0 damage remaining. Nobody cares. I will yield to these triggers. And now I just need to get back into white mana with my Talisman and then Savine's. Okay, so that's damage. We're in my main phase. Tap Academy, cast Talisman. Come on, Magic Online. I need you to not right now. Where's the Talisman going to go? I need to find the Talisman on this battlefield. How many triggers do I have? Okay. And then, no, I don't need Savine's ability. Thassa's Oracle. No, so we do actually get there. Whew. Sorry, that was so long. See you for round two. Okay, round two, we're on the play. We've got a hand where we can stay alive for a while here, so we'll keep it. That last match was interesting. Our opponent punted on the Primeval Titan Thassa's Oracle moment, I think. So I think they could have killed us with that. And then they didn't concede to the onboard lethal, and then they punted the blockers to give onboard lethal. So I feel like justice was served, despite the fact they could have won. Um, but all is cool. I understand not conceding in that spot. I've been there before, where you played a long marathon epic game and you just don't want to lose it. So fair play to them. We'll play another island and then at some point maybe we'll roll out a monolith just for the fun of it. So we passed the turn. Opponent's got their nice 8th edition swamps going on over there. And island's very good. And I think life would be great if you drew that again. So here you go. Ooh. Ooh, tasty. Academy or island? I guess island's fine for now, and then academy's good next turn once I've got an activation in. If they miss a land drop, I will leak the talisman, I think. They play a land, but yes, they played an herb. Oh no. Urborg's the worst. I'm gonna make so many clicks with this deck, and they've got a fucking Urborg. Okay, so right, that's the delayed fireblast something something card. Oh no. Urborg is just gonna time me out this match. That's for sure. So let's make a chalice on one. I think on one's fine. Play an academy. Use the academy to cast Basalt Monolith. And then attack for one. I can make another token. I can make a Thopter. I can even make a 4/4 if I want to, but at the cost of my monolith. But I've got Thopter plus Mana Leak up at the moment. So if they're Spell Seeker, I think that's fine. They can have the permanent. This Urborg's actually really triggered me after the match we just played. I did take a break for 20 minutes or so, but just immediately back into like, I don't know, this is a very click intensive deck, but hey, this is all nonsense. So opponent's got a Spell Seeker. We're just hoping that it's not Walk or Ancestral really that they get. It's just like Entomb would be great for us, just because we can counter it straight away. Maybe I should have just countered the Spell Seeker. Never mind. Oh, they went and got Dark Ritual. Wow, so Rip Mana Leak, never mind. 1/1 or Flyer. I guess 1/1's fine. Means I don't have to tap my Monolith, anything like that. Silent Clearing. And then I'm just going to play a Sea Shark. And then attack for 2. It's going to be hard for this Mana Leak to get us anywhere, I think. Unless it's like ritualing out an Archon or Cruelty. So, creatures trade. Or maybe actually my leak has just turned into a Time Walk. I probably will cycle this clearing just because they're clearly going to kill me out of nowhere. I think just throwing something like a Forge, a Top, a Monolith, not a Monolith, a Coveted Jewel is where I want to be. And if I hit a white card, then there's other white sources. But I need to get our opponent dead, basically. So they play the Dark Ritual. Maybe I just leak the Ritual actually. So that just negates the whole turn. Leak the Ritual, get 2/2, crack a Silent Clearing. Like this does effectively counter the Dark Ritual. If they, play something now, that's upsetting, but it's just damage is all we care about right now. So they've got more to do. They didn't care too much about that ritual. Rain of Filth, wow. Let's sacrifice the clearing and response then, see if we can get our negation. We cannot. We can draw a Mystic Forge, so we'll have a turn of our own in a minute. But let's see what the opponent's got. So if it's Doomsday, then it's gonna be difficult to kill this turn, I guess. Depends if you've got Lotus in their deck. They've not got the islands to gush with. They're going to snap my boy. Okay, get snapped. I think again the retrofitter activation is just going to be make a token, make a servo. If I get a turn, that is. It's going to be quite a big play. So let's say, oh no, so control Z, control Z, very nice. And then just pass the turn, so or just pass priority. Hmm. So maybe it's not make a token, just in case they've got the Rain of Filth active. So maybe I want to bluff blue mana. No, I think I'd rather have more mana on my turn with Mystic Forge. I want my academy to be doing good things. So they go for it now, they go for it now. Yeah, yeah. So they made me use my blue. Fair. What's the payoff? 4 mana. 6. Just a house. Entomb. Okay. Entomb with 5 mana floating into Tendrils of Agony. Storm is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, cool. Nice. Right. So, yeah, that's fine, I think. What can we do? Tide Hollow Scholar looks playable against Storm. So let's drop 2 islands, add Underground Sea and Godless Shrine. Bob can just kill them. I've got Force Lapse Leak. I'm going to drop Dress down and bring in Tide Hollow Scholar. Underground Sea, Godless Shrine, Marsh Flats as black sources. Godless Shrine. Nice. So we'll keep this. We'll shock in the Godless Shrine and play top. And we're going to shock it in because if I shock it in on turn 2, it's just like my counter spells become exceptionally face up, right? So if we shock in now, then my counter spells aren't particularly concealed. I'll have a blue and 1 open, but they are at least less face up than it appeared. They've got Catch Your Trome. And we've got Force Negation, which is like the best card in our deck against them. So our hand's great. We just need to now hit our land drops, roll out our monolith. We didn't see any permission off of them last turn or last game, permission or duresses. So let's tap our island, make it look like we're not too worried. So I'm going to take I'll just take the academy and play my monolith this turn. I'm happy to pitch like a Siege Shark or something. Yeah, I want to play the monolith even though that's what you're getting. Even though I could have got token off of the Siege Shark later, I want to play the monolith this turn. So they've got no Orcish Bowmasters, which kind of dicks on my entire deck. Thankfully, I took out my dress down again. So is this going to be a tap out time to the Spell Seeker? Okay. And then Sea Shark into Ponder this turn. Yes, that will grow the thing, but I'll have enough blockers for it. I can't remember the card underneath Ponder. Maybe I did fuck this up. Maybe it's meant to be Sea Shark into Monolith. Have a bigger token. Ah, I guess. So they are tutoring for Imperial Seal. Wow. So it's like a very long-term spell seeker for Yawgmoth will play. Absolutely not that land. So play Sea Shark, cast a Ponder, get a token. There's the Marsh Flats Plains. So I'll get the Marsh Flats, because then I'll have two permission spells open. Bowmasters is fine. And if I don't use the Marsh Flats to get Tundra or Underground Sea, then that's fine. So yeah, we've got two of our three permission spells open this turn. They can never attack. Well, not never attack, but if they start attacking, I get to beat the Bowmaster, I get to beat the token. And then next time I'll get to play Urza and be in a similar spot with all the permission in the world. And we'll just have to slowly grind them out like this whilst the Bowmaster's in play. I've also got the Prismatic Ending somewhere in my deck. And I'll fetch Tundra to play Urza. So yeah, good spot. Opponent rolls out a Talisman. I'm going to leave them there with that. And then they play a Rona. I don't think I care about Rona that much. I mean, it's annoying if it starts attacking me, but let's draw out Urza. Get Tundra. How many artifacts have I got at the moment? Just three? Maybe I'm supposed to tap my Monolith for Urza, actually. Tap Island Tundra Monolith. Yeah, I like that more, I think. That's going to leave me one to flip the top with. Card to complete, Everflowing Chalice. Stoneforge Mystic. How much do I care about Stoneforge Mystic this turn? Because that could be good. Shuffling away my top though. Get Cauldra. Right. So let's just pass the turn. We'll attack for two. In the air. They didn't play their Imperial Seal, which is interesting. Oh yes, they've got Rona now, so they don't need to. I've got four artifacts, which means I've got 5 mana, which is two permission spells, hardcast Negation, or just Lapse and Leak in one turn. They play a Delta. So they've got to work through double interaction, which is going to be difficult. Imperial Seal is fine. I wonder why they didn't fetch first. Because now if we get in a permission fight, oh no, they're just going to completely just do that and then activate Rona straight away. There's not going to be an opportunity. So how much mana is this? I can untap the Monolith. So if I untap Monolith, put Cauldra on top, and then pay 7 for Cauldra, I'll still have my Academy untapped, which will be both permission spells. Let's do that. Ignore the Stoneforge side of things. Liquid top. Um, put Cauldra complete on top. Tap Monolith, and it's 5, 6, 7. Cast Cauldra complete. Make a very big incubate token. Make a germ. They've got whatever they tutored for on top. We're going to attack them for 13. 2 of that in the sky. Verona can't transform at sorcery speed. Instant speed, sorry, so we're safe from that. And then we go. Chumps on the token, taking 7. And I can hard cast every single one of my counter spells this turn. So, good. Thought Scours me, clears my Sensei's top for me. Fetches. Oh no, they've drawn that card. Okay, gets a Watery Grave. Fine. So they've got 3 cards in hand, plus a mystery card for the turn when they're up to 4. And if they want to sculpt a bit more, they can Rona on it instead. So Rona now, that's fine. This is going to have to be a fairly monstrous turn from our opponent, right? To get through 3 permission spells. 4 cards, 1 more look. Tendrils got discarded at some point. Scrapwork Mutt can be more filtering. I think Dark Ritual's fine. And I'll go after payoffs this time around rather than mana because the interaction I've got isn't the Underworld Breach. So let's tap the Academy, float 6 mana. It's really bad. Let's tap the Cauldron and tap the Incubate token and memory lapse this. Which will power up my Academy. Okay. So is their last card going to be Brain Freeze, do we think? So I think Brain Freeze gets me from here. Once again, I need to not tap my Academy, but tap my permanents instead. Mana Leak Cure, Wheel of Fortune. They've not got the mana to pay. Storm Counters 5. Brain Freeze me for 18. No, their last card's 5 left. And the top card of their deck is Stoneforge. Not Stoneforge. Stoneforge isn't that great. Top card of their deck is Underworld Breach, but we just get to animate all 4 of our Incubate tokens and attack them for lethal. So we can go to the next game. I assume. Battle's Oracle. Any reason not to just slay here? I get a free look with top. And there's nothing here that really interests me. Certainly not a coveted jewel. Not too worried about the Revoker until post-combat. So let's just attack with all the creatures. I don't think they can ever survive this. Nope, they agree. And they die. Minus 22. So, yeah, just draw all 3 pieces of permission and win. I might want Dress Down then in the face of Walk of Bowmasters. I've not got any Graveyard Hate. I don't know what to cut though. I guess I can cut a Revoker. We've only seen Talisman out of them for activated abilities. Straight down to the game. I've lost a die roll in game 3. Lol. Okay, and we've got a pretty cracking hand here. So let's keep this. Force Negation. We can pitch our Forensic Gadget here if we need to. I don't want to, obviously, but we can. Um, what does that mean? Yeah, I think I like leading on Colonnade. Next turn I can go Chalice, Foundry, and then turn 3 with the One Ring. So they've got an Imperial Seal. And we'll go Island, Overflowing Chalice on 1. And cast a Retrofitted Foundry. We've always got Negation pitching Gadgeteer up here if they try and do something big this turn. Wheel of Fortune. That qualifies. So, no thank you. Now I get to play the One Ring, and I get to draw a card and pray they don't have Bowmasters in their deck or in their hand right now. And if they do, now that I've drawn the league, hopefully they'll play the Bowmasters at instant speed, and I can leak it. A Mountain, and I take 1. So let's activate the One Ring. No leak, no Bowman. Let's cast a Sea Shark then, and pass the turn with the intention of making tokens and holding up this mana leak. We've kind of got to respect their cards in hand quite a lot. Scrapwork Mutt's fine. So I don't plan on not having interaction in hand at any point in this game unless I'm winning. I'll make a servo, and I'll take 2 from the ring. Down to 17 for now. Once again, let's go. Prismatic Ending and Memory Lapse. So that's all of our interaction for the rest of the day. Let's go Marsh Flats and just get our Tundra. Oh no, I should probably get my Underground Sea actually, because I do have the card in my deck. Tidehollow Scholar. And now I will tap a thing to make a top, which will make an Incubate token. So we're doing the whole thing again. I don't need this servo. Have a double interaction. We have drawn well in games 2 and 3. So if they block, do I want to? I probably do want to turn it into a Thopter, right? Yeah, because then I'll still have 4 mana open. Urza dying here is horrific for us. Just as a general side note, maybe I played too hard into that. So maybe I just let this all go and don't do any Urza token stuff. I just let it happen. But then they're going to get a. Yeah, no, I've got to make Thopter. Otherwise, they're getting too many looks. We've got 4 mana open as long as theirs is in play. And they've got no plays. So we can take a peek with top on end step. That's Oracle, Silent Clearing, God's Shrine. That's all horrific. Doesn't matter because I'm going to draw through all of it anyway. I take 3 going down to 13. No stopping. They found their Bowman. So we'll mana leak the Bowmaster. It might Dark Ritual in response, actually. That would be funny. Nope. Find an Academy. I can make a Cauldron. Prismatic Ending that. So I can't Prismatic Ending the guy. But I don't think that matters. So let's cast Stoneforge Mystic. Let's go and get Cauldron. And then we'll hard cast Cauldron. Yes, please. Card complete. Play the academy. Tap it. Card complete. 2/2 is my biggest incubator at the moment. And I think I'm happy to wake up a 2/2. And then, yeah, if I fetched Tundra earlier, then I would have had white open, um, which would have allowed me to not have that jump block available to them. So how much mana have I got at the moment? Some. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's take a look with top, tapping Cauldra. Tide Hollow Sculler, which I still can't get into because I fucked up my lands. Well, I would never be able to cast that this turn. Well, we'll put it on top just in case we want it later. And we'll pass the turn. The opponent's got to come up with something quite good here. Rain of Filth. Okay. 2, 3 mana. And a concession. So 2-0 going to the final. Okay, so Gaffet Shap is our opponent. We're on the draw. We've got a pretty nice hand. So Otawara, cycle Lorien, get Tundra, cast Stoneforge, play Caldra. They mulligan to 6, and they've got an Arid Mesa. Having the Caldra is a bit upsetting, but what are you going to do? Fetching Arid Mesa is really good. Oh, fetch Tapland, Diamond. Okay, so the mulligan's going to come back and get them if we can survive into the mid game. Plains, plow your mum. Yeah, plow your mum. Cool. So they've got 2 cards in hand. So that's pretty big game. As long as this card's not insane. Elite Spellbinder takes Cauldra. Cool. Takes Stoneforge Mystic, right? Sure. Wild. So at some point I will cycle this Lorien Revealed. In the meantime, I'm just going to get on their nerves. So Mox Diamond. Opponent's got 1 card in hand. So next turn I can, if we don't hit a land, I can cycle Lorien, get Tundra, and play Thoracle to fix the draws. They're going to get in for 3 in the meantime. And they cycle in on Earth and play a tap land. So another like domain, but more stompy version. So there's our Tundra. I think I still liked what I said though, rather than rolling out the Gadgeteer. Because this way I'm going to get a land and that's going to lock up turn 4 Stoneforge, right? And we can fix our deck like this. Sensei's top and Mystic Forge, which of those do I want? Well, both of them actually. That's Oracle, but thanks for the offer. Oh, mother. I guess I want top because it's going to find me a shuffle sooner. And I can get him for 2. Next turn it's either Gadgeteer plus top or it's Stoneforge plus Caldera next turn. I guess it's going to be. With that, I assume I just play Stoneforge. Stoneforge is going to shuffle that Mystic Forge back into our deck as well, which is sick. I don't mind losing that shuffle either. I will attack for 2. Because if they trade with this, I just don't care. Because they've got no cards in hand to discard their Hallowed Blade. And I will block Hallowed Blade with Status Oracle. They're holding their card. So if I get to eat the card, I get to eat the card. They discard an Esper Sentinel, which is great for me, I think. This means their guy can never attack again, nor can the other one. So play a Retrofitter Foundry, play a Sensei's top, attack for 2. Yeah. Yeah, because now I've got like a joke flash blocker, right? So they can't really attack with the Hallowed Blade, which means I might get to use the Retrofitter. And if I can use the Retrofitter, then the Spellbinder's dead. Right, or there's that. That's annoying. So everyone comes in. I'll make a Caldra then. Okay, Living Weapon you. And we'll eat the Hallowed Blade because that's now a free block. We take a bunch of damage. I really need to draw my Academy, I feel like. I'm at 4. They draw a card off the Monarchy. Yeah, let's take a look at top. Prismatic Ending. I do like that. Because that's going to eat one of the tokens. So I can get in with the Caldra, right? Oh, but I don't want to. I want to get in with just the Stoneforge Mystic. No. Yeah, just the Stoneforge Mystic can come in. So I get the Monarchy. Unless they drew like a Path or something. But Path is lethal, so they won't be doing that. And then I can pending your token. I don't know which one I clicked on there. Let's go all the way around to that knight token there. And say done. End step I draw an island. I take 3 in the sky. And then the following turn I'll have a flop token. And I'll be at 1. So in comes Elite Spellbinder, which I can't do anything about. If they've got burn spells anywhere in their deck, then they're going to win. Or removal spells. Create a token here. Paying costs. Oh, Bowmasters. Cool. Good game. So opponent's last few draw steps were 4th Erlingus into Bowmasters, because there was that point where they were hellbent, right? So what does that make me think in terms of sideboarding? Spellbinder can, not Spellbinder. Skydiver can take a diamond. I think I like where my deck is. I think I'm happy with just how we are. Dress down and Prismatic Ending can be our interaction. So I've got access to a plow. I can turn off their Mox Diamond with Revoker. I can lap something in Thoracle a bit later on, maybe to fix a draw step to find a 4th land or a find a 4th land or payoff like Coveted Jewel or Mystic Forge. So I've got Blood Crypt, Mox Diamond again, and Luminarch Aspirant. So I'm gonna go Otawara, Revoke your diamond, and then the following turn I can go so Mox Diamond on the Revoker. I'll take my lump for 3, and then the following turn I can plow the Lumi. So Luminarch's going to be an issue. So it's like a nice Mardu Stompy deck here by the looks of things, with 4th Elingus and Orcish Bowmasters, so pretty darn good. We just got to hope that they miss a land drop here, and that this was their white source. Yeah, got them. Land, please. Thank you. Perfect. So what's the best way to play this? I guess I develop into the board. I can get in for 2, and I can hold up Memory Lapse or Plow. I'd rather Plow if they've got something that can lapse it. So nothing from them there. Beginning of combat, I will just fetch my Tundra and plow them then. Any actions? So plow the opponent on the Luminarch Aspirant. And they just conceded the game. They're off it. So going to game 3 on the draw again. Well, this is like a food blocker thing, isn't it? Whenever an artifact you can drop into the graveyard, this guy gets sick. I don't feel like my artifacts have been dying that much. Alright, I think Touch Spirit Realm is good. Lapse, Lapse and Leak are great. Thassa's Oracle's questionable. Maybe I can just drop negation against the artifact, against the creature aggro deck. Although 4th Elingus is an issue. It could be Coveted Jewel actually, but I'm so loose on payoffs. Yeah, no, let's cut the jewel, see how that goes. So keep negation just because of the 4th Elingus threat. We don't know their whole deck, right? We've not seen many cards. This one's certainly not a keep. 6 lands and a mana leak. Unlikely to do it. This hand is cracking. Thoracle can go where we need her. So she's a nice blocker actually, so maybe I'll just like drop Island. Nah. See you later, Thoracle. See if they can do Diamond 3 games in a row. So Scrubland, Mother of Runes, okay. I'm gonna go Island and I'm gonna Ponder straight up, I think. Stoneforge, Lorien, Urza. I definitely need the Lorien. Can it be that Urza's the drop? So how does this go? Untap. So draw Lorien, draw Stoneforge for the turn, cycle Lorien, get Tundra, play Retrofitter. Yeah, I guess I'm not Urzering today. So we'll get Lorien revealed. They've got a tap land. And not getting in for 1, that's interesting. I look free. I guess they don't want me to plow it. So I'm gonna I could just play Colonnade. Yeah, play Colonnade, play Retrofitter Foundry. I can turn off Mother of Runes at some point in the future. But this way I get to draw Urza. That's not nice. Any target, right? Wow. But it is an activated ability, so I could instead hit that. Sacrifice now. Artifact or creature artifact. So at some point on this turn cycle, I have to cycle my Lorien Revealed. They're going to kill my Stoneforge Mystic if I play it. So let's go Phyrexian Revoker. And then I'm just stuck with a Cauldron Complete in hand, right? But I can Phyrexian Revoker, and then I think this is an activated ability. So I can name Broadside Bombardiers to turn off the aggressive flinging. Now I can play my Otawara, cycle Lorien on end step. Mother of Runes also can't protect from Revoker, so they'll need an actual factual removal spell, or the Bowmasters, just to really put me in the ground. See if my whole game plan currently revolves around resolving the Wandering. Jadar, okay. Jadar's gonna be annoying. Let's go get Tundra. And we'll just hope that this Wandering just overpowers them. So not sacrificing anything this turn, which makes sense. And then they get that undead token. The Decayed Zombie. Basalt Monolith could be good in the future, but for now we'll just do the Wandering. We'll grab our card and we'll see where we can get to just through the raw power of the Wandering. Because they are going to have quite the battlefield by the time it gets back to them. So Blood Crypt comes in tapped. No one attacks. Oh no, there's a Decayed Zombie attacks, so I guess that's free. Okay. May as well. Makes a token. Cool. We really want to not see a Bowmaster ping out their hand here. Overflowing Chalice isn't good. Right. So something resembling less than nothing, really. If I play, so I've got a Chalice on 0, is that right? So I play Chalice on 1, I don't have. Yeah, so I've got a Chalice on 0. To have Force and Negation up to not just be completely cold to not be completely cold to the 4th Erlingus if I'm getting rid of my blue card. But I make a 4/4 and a 1/4. And this is mana cost, right? What is this? Snuff out. Okay, well that's the one I'll negate then. So I need this. What are you doing? Their last card's 4th Erlingus, their last card's 4th Erlingus. I think that's the best way to go because I think where my hand's so anemic, if the ring doesn't fix something, then Urza Spins will be where we are headed. So I make a 4/4. It's over to the opponent now. Good luck to them. I think 4th Erlingus and Bowmasters are the two cards that really kill us. This Bombardiers could actually take out Jadar and kill the Urza or kill the Construct. I have no idea what that payment was. They got a companion? Oh, they cycled on Earth. Sorry, completely missed that. So in they come. Oh, and this is cute. Oh, wait, so yeah, they killed Jadar straight away. Okay, I'll put up like this. Oh, it's got Menace. You mother. What an insane card that is. Did it need Menace? Did it need Menace? That's my question. So they had a neat play there where they were able to like sack the construct. Like if I put my Urza in front of the Bombardiers or something, but I forgot the Bombardiers has Menace, so I take some damage. I get to 11. Are they thinking about when to flash in their Bowman? The Bowman kills me anyway, so silent clearing, gross. Right. In we go. Okay. Can I get anywhere with this? No. So let's go silent clearing and crack that. Nice. Oh, an academy for next turn. Okay, so Stoneforge Mystic can come into play. And they're going to need to find something to do. Yeah, we'll shuffle. They're going to have to find something to do with the Bombardier's ability. Otherwise, they might have to sacrifice Mum. Otherwise, my double block actually kills it, and they've only got one card. And then I can start doing Academy Retrofitter stuff with my ever dwindling life total. Guardian Scale Lord. Awkward. So Bombardier takes the sky. Is this just lethal? Jesus. Flying. Throw the Scale Lord. That's 10, and then I die to the One Ring, so I have to plow my own construct token this turn. Ew. That's gross. Picking up Jadar. Wow. So I don't know, really, is the answer. They throw that at me. I'm gonna plow now just because I wouldn't be surprised if this is just like +1 or, 2 plus the, so I go to 12. And I believe I take 7 and go to 5, which puts me to 2 in draw step. Not where I wanted to be, actually. So Cauldra stuff is no longer an option. Dress down. Otawara's in play. So I have to win right now, basically. All right, let's give that an idea. Let's give that a go then. I can't cast Dress down because I can't win with none of my spells working, right? None of my creatures working. Let's play a top. Let's activate the top, tapping an island. Thassa's Oracle. Never enough devotion. If I play either of the cards that clear the top, I don't get to play an Academy. Block, block, die to the One Ring. I can't go off at instant speed, so I think that's us cooked and dead, actually. Can I make enough blockers? Nice, there's the One Ring in play. Huh. Annoying way to end. I can't see anything for us here. I didn't really utilize retrofits this game. I felt like playing my spells was better. That Guardian Scale Lord was messed up, really. Just completely removing all of my life points. Um, is really tough. So yeah, good games, and thanks for watching. We'll have a quick look at the deck though. So yeah, very quick look at the deck. I quite liked it. It was quite a mid-rangey artifact deck. We did get to do the full thing in a couple of games. Like round 1 was ridiculous. Took a lifetime. I can't decide on this fourth Air Lingus off Coveted Jewel and an Inspiring Advantage. Can't decide if that's good or not. I know there's a few points in the draft where I could have done that. These cuts were all difficult, and the Bob as well. I just love playing Bob and the Tide Hollow Sculler. I feel like I could have supported, but I felt like consistent mana was going to be better for us. I really like the One Ring, the Mystic Forge top stuff. That Mystic Forge top is really good fun. So it wasn't like a Storm or Doomsday combo today, but lots of artifact nonsense, some very good powerful things. Stoneforge and Cowder to keep it churning as well. And yeah, thanks for watching. See you soon.